This is Classic FM.
Welcome to the Roof Terrace at Classic FM. It's Jamie Crick here with the King Singers. And, hello, no, be a bit more enthusiastic. Come on.
Merry Christmas.
So, Merry Christmas. It is your Christmas album, isn't it, we're talking about?
Yes.
So, Come on, bit of tinsel on here, please. We need to get this right. But we decorate them a bit with something. There you go. Anyone missed a bit? No. Hang on. Are we down on one? No. She's got the Christmas jumper, so that'll work. Well, look, this album is Albrecht Meyer, great oboist, of course, and you guys singing. So what's the concept behind it? Because Christmas, it seems to me, is something you've done a lot of.
Well, this album has some Christmas, some winter repertoire. So it's not all Christmas, but we wanted to do a seasonal album, and there's some wonderful repertoire with Albrecht.
Because the King Singers, I looked in the past, have been with Julie Andrews and her Christmas special and so on. It seems it's a perfect time of the year for you.
Well, do you know, it's just such a pleasure to sing with such an incredible artist. I mean, over the 45 years now, we've sung with some incredible people, as you said, Julie Andrews. But this repertoire fits oboe and voices so well.
And it's not just Christmas stuff, as you said. It's winter stuff, but also traditional and modern. They're all included, which is, I think, something again we'd recognise from your albums.
I think it's characteristic of the King Singers and their work over generations that there's always something for everyone. And for us, what was such an honour and a pleasure was that Albrecht approached us because he's a fan of the King Singers, and he actually wanted to sing with us, but it turns out he's actually a better oboist than he is singer.
I mean, I've heard like the Hilliard Ensemble and Jan Garbrack with the sax there, and it does seem to me as though the oboe, the clarinet, and so on, they seem to have something vocal about them, which presumably goes brilliantly with what you do.
Well, I think the timbre of an oboe fits in with a voice, that readier quality, and he, as a former singer himself, in a way he sings through the oboe and fits in with us as well as anyone could. It's like a seventh member.
So how did you pick the tracks that are on the album? How did that happen?
Well, it was quite an organic process, really. We got together with Albrecht and his management, and we got together with our representatives, and we picked some of the favourite global Christmas pieces. But as David said, we want it to be an album people feel they can listen to in January and February, when you kind of need more cheering up, don't you, with those dark days. But it's not Christmas still, so it's nice to have an album that you don't feel guilty about putting on in those months. So it's a lot of sort of bits of Vivaldi and little bits of Humperdinck in there as well. It's winter warmers.
We're winter warmers. I know I feel ridiculous standing here on the roof terrace, all of us in tinsel. But I mean, Christmas must be a busy time for you guys, because you're ideal for going around and performing with all that repertoire.
Yeah, it tends to be a really, really busy time, sort of particularly the month before Christmas. We sort of spend Christmas in a different territory each year. So this year we're in the States for much of December before coming back for a week in Italy. But we seem to be in high demand at December, which is fantastic. And yeah, getting to showcase this music, not just by ourselves, but with another instrumentalist is really, really cool.
So let me get this right. You're going off to America for December and then Italy as well. Yeah. I hate you. It's not fair, is it? I can't believe that. And but is it hard work? Do you, at the end of it, do you think, wow, I just need to sit down now with some nice roast turkey and whatever else?
We finish for our Christmas break on December 23rd, so our last concert is just outside of Rome on December 22nd in Atri, and then after that, well, people say to us often, do you ever get ill in the King Singers? On the 23rd of December, we've saved all the germs up until December 23rd, and then it's time to be ill.
Yeah, it's that thing, you've worked so hard, you're fine until you stop, and then it just goes. But I guess you no excuse for not getting some superb Christmas presents as well. If you're in America and you can't come home and say, well, I just haven't had time to shop really, because you're all over the place. So what's the best part? I mean, somebody told me the best part of Christmas for you then, once you're back. I mean, is it family? Is it sitting down and watching TV? Obviously, listening to Classic FM. What do you think is the best for you?
For me, well, as someone whose home is not in England, in terms of where I was born, actually it's just nice to spend time with my girlfriend's family and have a family Christmas, because I miss my family, but they're a long way away, and it's not possible to always spend Christmas with your families. But when you do, as some of these guys will attest to, it is a real welcome sort of treat to have at the end of a busy Christmas season.
It's lovely sleeping in the same bed as well for more than a few days. Exactly.
Gentlemen, it's been great to have you here and talking to us. The King Singers, a new album with Albrecht Meyer, means that you get this beautiful oboe sound and the beautiful vocal sound together. So would you honour us with a little performance of something from it?
Yep, this is a piece you have to imagine Albrecht's part, but this is a standard King Singers Christmas piece, The Little Drummer Boy.
This is Classic FM.